You guys, just still making my coffee. I got up. It has been a busy week. Graduation week has been very busy, and then I decided to get a new dog, and then he got neutered yesterday, so I'm getting a little late start this morning making my coffee. You guys, I pre-mix my I use one of these hard coffee pods, and then I pre-mix my coffee, and in here is like cinnamon and cardamom and coffee. It is so good. I highly recommend pre-mixing your coffee. Where's my copper? Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? I'm getting a little late start, still making my coffee. Then we will get going. I need a mug. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm still making my coffee. I got like a late... I never snooze, you guys. I've in my family, like, kind of like, I do not snooze. I feel like when you press the snooze button, it makes you more tired. At least that's been my experience. But this morning I was like, Alexa, 15 more minutes. Last night we had senior tea. It's been a busy week. We have our son graduating at the end of this week, and then our other son is promoting from 8th grade, and it's just been like one of those weeks. So anyways, good morning to everyone. We will get into freaking our, sorry, I'm sending, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, that's early. Anyways, we'll get into like Tuesday mindset and everything. Where's everyone from? Where's everyone joining me from? Wait for our coffee to brew. What's everyone drinking this morning? It's 5:39 here. What does everyone like to drink in the mornings? You know the best thing to drink in the morning, I hate it when people say best. There is no best. But you know a really great thing to drink in the morning to get your day going is hot water with what's that? Oh, Utah, you're from Utah, Australia. Hey there, you guys. I love it. Good morning to everyone. I'm Susan. Let me get situated here. I have my dog. It's so funny. I just got a brand new pup. Oh my God, you guys are going to die when you see this thing. He just got neutered, and so he has like this little cone. Can you see him? Hold on, let me go like that. Look at that guy. Can we are you guys just like, oh my goomy boo boo? His name is Tucker, and he is like literally the best boy, and he's not supposed to do any oops, sorry, turn you around. There's my house. He's not supposed to do any like jumping or anything right now, but I'm sure he's so confused. Maybe I'll just go sit with him over here. Anyways, gosh, yeah, we can just do everything over there. How about get my notepad? Got to get my clipboard, my transformation, my clipboard. So, hello. Oh, can I get drinking ginger turmeric tea? Good for you. Oh, and you're ready for bed in Australia. Freaking love it. I love that, I'm trying to stay so freaking loyal to this app. Everyone who's been, you guys, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me up there. Tap that screen. If you tap the screen enough, that heart in the upper left-hand corner will fill up and confetti will rain down. Sorry, I'm like all over the place this morning, but we've got to spend time with our pupperooski. I know, I'm like 3 hours, I'm 2 hours behind, 3 hours behind. It's, hi, boo-boos. It's 5:41 here. Anyways, good morning to everyone. I'm Susan, 43. So this is my backup account, the Castor Oil things, or Susan's Live Recap. I don't even know what the heck I'm calling it. I'm just going to type down below, you guys, these hearts right here. This is my main account. It's like closing in on 200,000, but now they're taking followers away from me. So, there's just silly stuff going on this app, but I was saying like a minute ago, like, I'm just really wanting to stay loyal to this app. I love it so much. Like, it's changed me, but man, it's hard you can't talk about certain things. So anyways, if you have any questions about natural remedies, oh my gosh, you guys, this little petunia right here, I just got him from a rescue place. Like he had the worst kennel cough. I literally gave him a teaspoon of honey, a teaspoon of coconut oil in warm water, like throughout the day. Kennel cough gone in like 2 days. So that's kind of like a fun fact. And he's so little. He's only like 10 pounds. So you totally could, I should make a video about it. You guys know who's been following me. I've been in like video paralysis. Like I can't make videos right now, but going live seems to be working. Sorry, I know I'm like all over the place. Let me just get my little creamer, then we can shoot the shit. How's everyone doing today? Holy moly, we've had like torrential downpours. I live in Washington State. Thank you for all those hearts, you guys. Thank you so freaking much. Oh, Okay, I have started adding collagen back to my coffee. I used to do that a while ago. Is all of us women, are we all taking our collagen? This one's nice. Where's it from? Sports Research. But you guys, this one's nice because, can you see this? How it's just going to dissolve. It dissolves very easy. See that? Some of the collagens, oops, get a little chunky. So anyways, if you're looking for a good collagen that actually just, it dissolves. You can't taste it. You can't. Oh, but you know what? When I was looking for different collagens, oops, God, it's just so crazy how far things have come. Like back in the day when I was doing collagen, it was just collagen. Now I went to look to see if they had this on the app. Oh, thank you for saying good morning to Tucker. That's so sweet. Oh my God, I love it. And my comments are already being filtered. So rephrase questions if you have them and you don't. If you ask a question and you don't see it up on the screen, rephrase it because they like to filter comments too. But anyways, now it just seems like there's so many different like flavors of collagen out there. So has anyone tried those? Like the chocolate and the, what other, sorry, I'm getting myself all, I told myself, you guys, I almost didn't go live. And I was like, Susan, I know that there are people who set an alarm to get up with you and it's okay if everything's not perfect. Like I usually have to have everything perfect and I have to make sure my coffee's made and I have to make sure the house is picked up. And I'm just like, trying to like tell myself like, Susan, it's okay. Like things can be messy and things don't have to be perfect and things, I used to be such a micromanager and I know like going over our things that we've been doing lately, like going over our affirmations and our goals and whatnot. It's just crazy when you kind of learn who you are, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, like, but when you're in the middle of it, like I thought literally micromanaging my family was the way that I was going to like make my life work, right? And then what would happen was I would have everything so controlled and then things would get turned upside down and all of a sudden I was like, holy hell, what's going on? So anyways, being adaptable is something that I am getting so good at, you guys. I'm very proud of myself with all these, when you have anxiety and you have like tendencies, sorry, I'm going to get up in your grill for a minute. I got to pull my pants up. Sorry. Got to get cozy. Is he not just the easiest dog though? I mean, I love him so much. So anyways, yeah, well, I can't even tell you why I'm not allowed to. I don't even know why. It says any reason why you're not allowed to discuss essential. Oh, did you mean essential oils or was it essential M's on purpose? It's hard to talk about without getting in trouble. So I'm really sorry. It's the people that start, making sense or speaking truths. I mean, it's happening all over the world, right? People that maybe are I don't know. It's just crazy what's going on. It's, it's like we can't, whatever. I know. I'm so sorry. It's like I can't. And if I do, I've had my lives kind of just shut off before if I've tried to talk about things. So I'm trying to stay positive, obviously, right? It's just this app's been just kind of giving me problems. So anyways, that's okay. So Tuesday, Transformation freaking Tuesday, our affirmations for today. I'm open to positive changes in my life. That's what I love. Like anytime something crazy happens, I'm just like, okay, it's for a reason and changes are good. And it's all like, I don't need to be stuck in this like consistent, this constant, like it has to be this way. I have the power to transform my thoughts and actions. That's huge. So many of us get stuck stuck in our thought process. Like I always say, like when I wake up in the morning, my brain is like on it. It's like go. It's like blah, it starts going right off the bat. Where I freaking need to what I've started doing now is right when my brain starts waking up, I just fill it with like happiness. Does it happen on Insta? I don't know. Before on Insta, you couldn't talk about, and like they didn't even like people that talked about like natural stuff. I don't know. The truth is too, I don't want to learn another app. I'm just trying to stay loyal to this app. I do have my stuff up on like the tube, we have to call it, because I have to talk in code. So like my lives are on there. If this app ever like goes away, then that's probably where I'll go is the tube. But you know what? See, here we go. Part of my freaking life, this life-changing experience of like doing so well on this app and then literally retiring from doing hair of 25 years and then my account's getting restricted. But it's all happening for a reason. It's like, I feel like it's trying to show me to get off this app. But man, my loyalty, you guys, I am a loyal person. And this app, before I was even on it, before I was even making my own videos, the people on the app changed my life. Like I was not a spiritual person. I didn't learn I didn't have this great awakening if it wasn't for the people on this app. So that's why I'm so loyal to it. And I feel like this app is for the people like me. Like, it's just this instant gratification and the kind of like the ADHD, and there's so much knowledge on this app. So anyways, I'm trying so hard to stay loyal and understand like why it's all happening. It's just a crazy time in my life, but you don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. And now Trump's on it. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't even know how many millions he has now, but who knows if that's a good thing or a bad thing, right? Like, I could see people, who knows? I hope it doesn't go anywhere, because I really do like this app. I like everything about it. And then of course now that like the TikTok shop, and it's like so easy, because here I was like talking about castor oil and all these things before the shop was even a thing. I had to open up an Amazon storefront to kind of like get people to, because people are like, where do you buy castor oil? Where do you buy these essential oils? Where do you buy all these things that I literally use in my day-to-day life? People want to know who's done their research, right? Like, hold on, let me take a sip. You guys, you have no idea how many, because I'm a retired hairstylist. I have 67 clients, and I get text messages all the time from people like, hey, so-and-so has the sniffles, what would you recommend? Hey, so-and-so has arthritis. Hey, so I have a weird bump. Like, I love that I've always had this like crazy knowledge and wanted to share it all. And that's why this app has been so perfect for me. But you gotta like kind of go with the punches, right? So it's just been crazy. Okay, so I'm open to all positive changes in my life. I have the power to transform my thought and actions. You are what you tell yourself, you guys. I cannot stress it enough. We are what we tell ourselves. And the sooner you can start saying it out loud and believing it, I mean, it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but once you start doing it, you will become your own best friend. You just gotta believe in it. Each day I'm becoming the best version of myself. Like, it's like, and what does that mean, right? For me, I've always been kind and I've always been a giver, but what I realized was I was doing too much for people, it's almost like I felt like I had to give things away to like get love in return or something stupid. So knowing your boundaries and knowing, it's almost like the people in your life that respect you the most are the ones who you know how to ask for help, and then they give help. Good morning, Vic. We're going to make this a terrific Tuesday. I freaking believe it, Vic. We are going to make it a terrific Tuesday. Oh my gosh. But it is what we tell ourselves. And I don't know if you guys have those friendships where you're like, you kind of feel like you always have to give. I don't know. It's interesting. But once you finally start loving yourself and you realize, God, people should love me just for who I am. I don't need to be giving my stuff away. I don't need to be giving anything away. I don't know. It's just being in charge of your own, you are what you tell yourself. And each day you're becoming the best version. Each day I'm becoming the best version of myself. And what does that look like? Well, I want to be kind. I want to be giving. I want to be bubbly. I want to be happy. I want to leave a good impression on anyone I meet, right? Good morning. Love seeing everyone. And I love it when people tell me good morning. And tap that screen and make sure you're following and blah, blah, blah. I'm committed to my personal growth. Okay, that's it too. Like almost putting yourself first. So, and this is not, some people have said like, oh, it sounds like you're being conceited. Well, it's not. It's knowing your own worth and knowing like, our family has definitely learned happy wife, happy life, happy mom, life is good. Like me being this best version of myself and being so happy all the time and not faking it is just been life-changing for our entire family. So I was just constantly making sure everyone else's needs were met and mine were not. I just was getting pummeled, right? But once I started really becoming my own best friend, it's just crazy how things can change. Good morning, Wendy. Okay, I welcome transformation and growth with open arms. I just think that is huge. Just knowing like, yes, I can change. I can continue to change. And I'm going to continue to change. Like, oh God, that's so huge for me. Knowing, like, it's so funny. Even when I come to like decorating my house, I'm like, okay, it's decorated. I'm going to check that off the list. It's done. I don't need to decorate anymore. It's done. But guess what? Sometimes you want to change. Or like I read these two books that changed my life are, This Naked Mind by Annie Grace. That's how I stopped drinking for good. And then Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno. And so it's so funny. People would be like, well, so I read one book about not drinking. Well, now you should read this book. Well, now you should read this book. I've already read the book that changed my life. I don't need to read anymore. That's kind of how I get. Like, I've already learned the lesson. I don't need to learn anymore. But we can always learn more. Nobody's perfect. And we can always strive to be like the best version of ourselves, whatever that might look like to you. You ordered, excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. You ordered the turmeric cleansing pads. Can't wait to try. Oh yeah. The eye lift oil, the eye lift serum, I swear to you, it works so well. I love it. And the turmeric pads. I love them both. My skin is the best it has ever freaking been. I just have one. These ones are literally just little ones I'm healing. The rest, I cannot believe my skin right now. But yeah, and I've done a lot of, you guys, if anyone's interested in that, there's a lot of videos uploaded. Well, actually, if you go to my profile, I have some videos about the turmeric, and I think I did the coffee eye lift serum. I don't know. I have everything in my showcase, so if you're interested in skincare stuff. And my other skincare videos I have uploaded to the tube. So just so you know. Okay, and then the goals for Tuesday: identify one habit to change or improve, and then take small steps towards a healthier lifestyle. Focus on personal growth activities. So I love it. My big goal for last week was to not put my hands on my skin, not pick my skin. And I didn't. I kept my hands off the whole time, which was so awesome. And then just keeping up with, like, for me, it's like the food thing. So it's always like I'm trying to tell myself, I do tell myself every day, like, I enjoy making healthy food. I, always put great things in my body. Like, I enjoy thinking of new meals. The food thing, I don't know, it just kind of drives me crazy. Like, we need to eat to live, right? But it would just be so much easier if we didn't have to. Thank you for sharing it out. Does anyone have any questions about anything? Any holistic questions about anything? I can talk in code and definitely ask, or definitely answer things. I haven't done lately is I've not checked my messages lately. Let's just go over here and see what we got, because this kind of is nice too. Oops, that's not that. Do activities, comments. Okay, because sometimes people have questions. Okay, so I did a video about sorry. Okay, this video. Oh, okay, so I did a video, you guys, about half cup castor oil and half cup coconut oil, and then like 10 drops or more essential oil of your choice is like the best freaking concoction or solvent or whatever you want to try it for. Not solvent, but like solve or whatever, just concoction freaking ever. And it solidifies, and so now you have this perfect castor oil, diluted castor oil with coconut oil thing. It's great. Yeah, but some person wrote, hasn't done anything for me. I'm like, bummer. Have you used it consistently for at least a month? Yes, I still use it, but it hasn't helped. I'll keep using it because it's natural. Let's see. What are you trying to use it for? A lot of people will be like, I tried it. And like, they tried it for 3 days and it didn't work. I'm like, okay, well, how long has the cyst or it's 555. How long has the ailment been there that you're trying to treat? Like, give it time, give it consistency. I've been watching this awesome show called Alone, and this woman got these spider bites, and she's like in the middle, like they literally get dropped off alone, and she got these spider bites, and she's putting these, I don't remember what the herbs were, but she was foraging in the forest, and she's just doing these packs of like this stuff, and she almost tapped out, like she almost did medical intervention, and she got rid of it. Morning, hope you're having a great start to your day. Thank you so much. I am actually. It's been so funny. I was saying I kind of got on late, and I was having a little like, oh, the house isn't clean, and I didn't know if I wanted to go live, and I'm like, I knew people were committed, or I knew people like set their alarms to wake up with me, which I love. So anyways, I just pressed live, and I made my coffee, and here we are. And my new little puppers, that's Tucker. He's all tuckered out. He got neutered yesterday. Oops. So he is chillaxing. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Hi, Carly. Good morning. Look at my little Tucker. Good morning. You're so cute. Anyways. Okay. So yeah, that coconut oil and castor oil, just freaking amazing. Okay. I meant to say coconut oil dries my skin out. Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, I meant to say coconut dries my skin out. Spewing love, your energy. Okay, so yeah, coconut oil can dry out. Coconut oil can definitely dry my skin out, as well as exclamation point. There's great other options. Yeah, so if coconut oil dries you out, so is frankincense. Frankincense dries me out a little bit, so there's definitely tons of other options out. Yes, I got a new pup. I know, his name is Tucker. Actually, do you want to know why I'm congested? And you want to know why this eye is puffy and floppy? Last night was senior tea, and it literally was desserts. So I had desserts for dinner. My internet froze. What was the coconut oil and castor oil good for? Everything, Brandy. So like castor oil is good for literally everything. And a lot of people, when they start using castor oil, it's a little too almost like strong. And so we originally used it for hair growth and then for skincare. And my feet are completely transformed. You guys know that I'm obsessed with going outside and grounding. It's so good for us. Get those feet on the ground. But if you have calluses, then it's like, it's like the dirt was like stuck in my calluses. So I've been filing them, but I've been using the coconut oil and castor oil concoction, and my feet are just freaking amazing. I was going to get a pedicure yesterday. It's so funny. Me and my husband, so like I've said earlier, like my accounts are restricted. I went from making, like literally retiring from doing hair because I was making so much money to none. I don't even know if I made $1,000 last month. But I saved a year's worth of salary. I mean, I would never have retired. So, but it's funny how we have graduation parties and senior trips, and we have all this stuff coming up, and our visa bill's been crazy, and we pay everything off. We've always lived within our means. And so my whole point is, I was going to treat myself to a pedicure yesterday because we have so many events this week. This week, because our son is graduating. Senior tea. Today we have an awards assembly, and then he got the biggest freaking scholarship you could possibly get. We're so proud of him. He's been working on it since he's been in 8th grade. So anyways, I chose to not get a pedicure. That was the whole point of my story is, even though we have our savings, it's just little things like that where you can save money. That's what I did. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Okay. Turmeric and coconut oil for my teeth whitener. Oh yeah. Turmeric and coconut oil for teeth whitener is great. Also charcoal. Like I love charcoal for the teeth whitening too. Because I love charcoal pills. Okay, what do you suggest for leg pain? And yes, Christy, I'll get to that too. Well, it depends on what the leg pain is, right? So yeah, depending on why you have it. I recommend the book all the time. Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno. If you go to I made it a link. So like if you go to my profile, there's one link, take you to my link tree, and it says like books that changed my life, and it goes right to my Amazon storefront, Schmamazon storefront. Anyways, the reason why I'm saying that, because people are always like, where do you get it? But that book, depending on why you have the pain, like if you've gotten like good morning, Daisy Dog. If you, he's so good. He got neutered, so he's just chillaxing, but he's doing good. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I know I confuse people when I do that. Sorry, you got to read the comments. Especially people who are watching this on the tube. They're like, we didn't read the comments, Susan. We don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then, anyways. So leg pain. So it just depends on what you're having the pain for. So I would say read that book if you can, or listen to it. It's only 3.5 hours, you guys. If you sign up for Audible, I always say this because I'm always about getting the deal. If you don't have Audible already, I bet you could sign up for free, and I bet you could get your first book for free. So I'm just saying, some of it's fibro, some from physical therapy. Okay, you know what? Seriously, read that book. Please. A lot of it is like this mind body. So I dealt with chronic pain my entire life. As long as I can remember, I had pain. I had headaches. I had neck pain. And it was all warranted. Like I was an athlete or I was a dancer. Or then when I started doing hair, the neck pain, right? Oh yeah, I'm a hairstylist. And there's truth to that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I had a physical job and leaning and weird. Well, there came this point where life was good. Life was going great. And I ended up with terrible chronic hemorrhoids and then terrible hip pain. And there was literally no reason for it. I wasn't hardcore working out, blah, blah, blah. So I've talked about this a lot, and I don't want to like bore people, but the long story of it, long of it short, is I listened to this book, and it literally was about repressed emotions. And I know it sounds crazy because the same thing happened to me with like a bladder issue I had. And I was like, it's not in my head. The bladder issue is not in my head. I'm literally going pee. Man, it's crazy. I mean, it goes back to everything I talk about. We are what we tell ourselves, right? So anyways, please start there with like the mindset thing. But topically for fibroid, any sort of pain, castor oil is amazing. It is so so thick. So when you do use castor oil, you got to have a game plan. Depending on where the pain is on your leg, wrapping it in a pack would be so freaking great. Even just massaging it in there. Emu oil is great for pain relief. If you don't want to go as thick as castor oil. But there's so many. There's a lot, but that's a great start. Acupuncture, you guys, I am so lucky because where we're at, we have community acupuncture. So I pay anywhere, it's a sliding scale from like $20 to $40. I always pay the 40 because now I go for the whole hour. I don't have any pain in my body anywhere anymore. I've never been able to say that. It gets me emotional because I struggled with chronic pain, and I feel bad when I talk about the hemorrhoids. To me, I'm like, whatever, it was what it was. But to be able to struggle with that and just get through it, and literally while I was getting through it, because this was during my mindset shift, and I was like, misery pain, having to cancel on clients. But I kept saying, how lucky am I? Because again, I was during this mindset. I'm like, okay, got to focus on the positive. How lucky am I that I can cancel 5 clients because I have hemorrhoids? And they're like, no problem, Susan. What do you need? Can we bring you some witch hazel, So focusing on the positive, even when you're in like this terrible pain. But anyways, good morning, Beth. Okay, your knee was aching this morning. I put castor oil on them. Nice, perfect. My cats are oil. I love it. It says your cats are oil. Your castor oil came today. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning. Oh, it's so good. Okay, Flo. Thank you, Flo. You're getting acupuncture on your hip. Yeah. And then how did I heal from them? Okay, then there was a question about the ringing in the ear that I can't say the word of, but man, one of the videos that went viral on this account, and then I had to take them all down, which I apologize. They are on the tube, but just massaging castor oil around that area or soaking an organic cotton ball, putting it in your ear at night, people are getting relief from the ringing. So I'm just saying, why not give it a try? Pain in the knee, pain anywhere, castor oil is your best friend. And then the diluted castor oil and coconut oil concoction, if you did want to, people like to do castor oil in their belly button for digestion. There's so many, I could talk about castor oil all day long, which I used to, right? But, and then this question, how did you heal them? I'm assuming you're talking about my hemorrhoids. I literally, okay, you guys, if you struggle, because 50% of people, especially women, will deal with hemorrhoids. So right here, I'm going to put some hearts on the screen. Right here. God, I don't know why I'm so burpy this morning. I'm so sorry. I'm like, what? Check out, go to that or click my name and follow that account. I have an entire hemorrhoid relief playlist. So I think it depends on the person. I tried all the natural remedies. I mean, like sugar. So my favorite, I literally have a bidet is another nice thing. It seems sitz baths are my favorite. So a nice shallow hot bath. You wouldn't think hot for down there, but heat for some reason. Again, it depends on why you have them. I have them due to stress, and my diet was too clean that I was going to the bathroom too much. Most people, 90% of people have hemorrhoids because of constipation. And so in that case, up your fiber. Don't be buying any Metamucil, blah, blah. Like that stuff is not good. It's not getting to the root cause. It's just kind of getting you cleaned out. So think about upping, just have a quarter cup of freaking dried fruit closer to bedtime, something like that to help get those going. For me, it was stress, and it was me, I have an eating issue called orthorexia, which means I have an unhealthy obsession with only eating healthy. It comes and goes, which I know sounds crazy. Eating has always been, since we decided to do Weight Watchers back in 1998 to support my sister, which I did not need to lose weight back then. I have a natural, my genetics and my metabolism are good. That's what I'm learning. I've never needed to be, I'm lucky. I have look at me, I'm like bubbly all the time. I have a fast metabolism. I didn't need to ever diet, but laxatives, like I've done it all. So not anymore. Now I'm in a good space. I eat healthy. I'm 115 pounds. I'm very good weight, but I just kind of struggle with getting the food in my mouth. Anyways, so for me, that's why I struggled with them. I was going to the bathroom too much. But there's so many things like diluted apple cider vinegar and water is like my favorite remedy for head to toe. Oh, good morning, Shan. We're talking hemorrhoids this morning, Shan. You're up early. You skew. And childbirth, yes. And that was, I should have said that first, soccer mom. My first experience with the roid was childbirth. And most women do, and our blood fills up. And you know, if you, I have varicose veins, I have spider veins. Certain people are maybe a little more prone, but there are definitely things you can do to, and what I've learned too is, you guys, hemorrhoids, varicose veins, even hernias, if you get surgery, they potentially will just come back. So I was literally scheduled. My mom drove me to an appointment, but we were calling it my butt appointment, and we got there, and the insurance didn't cover it. And it was weird because even on our way there, I just had this weird feeling because people were kind of warning me, like, Susan, if you go, the pain I was experiencing down there was unreal. I mean, it was heartbreaking. I was like, why is this going on? Oh, you do, Shan? Oh my God, Shan, I have an entire playlist about, you know how much I suffered with my roids. My poor friend, I mean, like after oh my gosh, I had them under control. And then last year when my dog died, we went to Yakima, which is just another place, and it was really hot. And we went and we floated the river, and I thought, oh, that's going to be nice and cold. I have never experienced pain. I had to leave my son's baseball game. Like, my friend was like watching me, I was like laying on the side, you know, just trying to, like, oh God, I finally went into our truck, turned the truck on with the AC. Because again, it was like freaking 100 million degrees out, laid in the back of the truck. I mean, and you know why they came back? Because my dog died, and it was stress related. So, oh my gosh, I mean, unreal. But okay, witch hazel is your best friend. I can't believe I didn't say that first. I literally keep witch hazel in my refrigerator. Witch hazel is good. It's, you know, I swear everything I talk about has multiple uses for it, right? I almost did a video about witch hazel the other day, and then I chickened out because I'm just having issues. And so anyways, witch hazel on, like cold witch hazel on a cotton round, and just put it right there in the area. It's an astringent, so it will help shrink. Actually, witch hazel is really good for your pores too. I haven't been going after my skin, but when I used to go after my skin, instantly going out over it with witch hazel helps shrink things up. It's good if you have like any scrapes or anything like that. In Haiti, we use castor oil when you have a fever. Oh, do you use it do you use it topically, or do you use it internally? But yeah, so Shan, get yourself, or anyone who suffers with everyone should have witch hazel in their refrigerator. In my opinion, even if you have a big old zit, I'm trying to think kids wise too. Scrapes, bee stings, sunburns, and you just get them I just get it at like Fred Meyer, which is like a local, little grocery store. I think I actually looked into making witch hazel, but I think there's certain things I'm like, just buy it. And there's certain things that I'm like, oh, I'll make it, like magnesium spray. I've totally made my own magnesium spray. It's so unbelievably easy, but sometimes I would just rather, and I'd like to support people on this app too. So I like buying. I like the people who are making, because I feel like they're like me, and they're like, oh, I'm going to make some magnesium spray. And then they sell it, and then hopefully they become, I love it. I'm not planning on selling anything, but I just like to support people. So anyways, witch hazel is your best friend for me. And do not do like preparation H or anything like that. You guys, the pharmaceuticals just make matters worse. And in that area, and okay, don't get me wrong, if it's just like a little one and you just have it, I suppose the preparation H, using it for under a week, if you need to get it done, sometimes I get it. Eastern medicine, Western medicine, I get it. Sometimes you need it, but it really will create long-term damage if you use it longer than prescribed, because it's just it's irritating. And that's a sensitive area down there. So I've used castor oil down there before. It was kind of itchy. For some reason, you guys, apricot oil. And it was someone on this app, because like I said, I have a playlist about different remedies. I have a sitz bath I put on, a thing I put on my toilet, it's funny, it's preparation H around your eyes if it's swollen. Yeah, again, it's all pharmaceuticals, so don't do that. But yes, it would probably help. Even the dollar store has witch hazel. Love it. And I don't know, of course I'm big on everything needs to be organic, but witch hazel is one of those things where I think it's just like an oil. Anyway, be careful where you buy it, but if you need it, you need it. And you know what I was doing? I was just taking those organic, I think everything should be organic, but I was just taking those cotton rounds and soaking them, and I just had a baggie full of them. So I would like wear it, and I would just wear it up in my butt crack while I was doing things, and then I would just replace them as needed throughout the day if I was leaving the house. But oh, it's so miserable, you guys. I cannot believe how miserable that time was. And now it's like I don't have any pain or anything, but it's like you're almost left with like a skin tag, and it's annoying, right? And it's like, I don't know, why do we have to deal with this stuff? What of us women? Yeah, for sure I do, Shan. Or you could just get it from like Fred Meyer or something too. But yeah, I do have witch hazel in my Schmamazon storefront for sure. And yeah, keep it in the fridge. It is so nice. But yeah, and then apricot oil, for some reason, that oil really did help the hemorrhoid. It just, it helped the itchiness. I don't know. It's so funny. And then like shallow baths. So a nice hot sitz bath, it's called, like, and I was starting my morning with a sitz bath, but like an inch or two of water in the bath, and then add to it Epsom salt or anything soothing and kind of restricting. So that's how I started my day. I mean, God, people, and I was so vocal with it with my clients and different people who have suffered with them, and their doctor told them, and this might be too gross, and I apologize, I'm such an open book, but hey, if you're suffering, I bet you're like, tell me. But her doctor even said to get a nice hot bath and like almost like put it right back inside. It's crazy how good we get to know our bodies when we go through all this crap. But being a woman or a man with hemorrhoids is a bummer too. But women, God, we go through it, don't we? Women are so incredible. I watch my favorite shows are like Downton Abbey and Bridgerton and like Upstairs, Downstairs. And right now I'm watching one called Sanderton. And it's just crazy what us women went through, like no rights, no nothing. Like just insane what women have been through and what we continue to have to deal with. Like women, we are incredible. We are an incredible species. Like, man, I can't believe what our bodies go through on the daily. And then periods and whatnot. And then, now we're in our 40s and it's like perimenopause and our emotions are being all over the place, and it's crazy. And then you watch these shows and these poor women, like they're putting them in mental institutions when they have postpartum depression. I just think it is a pretty magical thing to be a woman. As Brian joined. Hello, Brian. So anyways, well, good. I'm glad he joined after we talked about yucky boys or girl stuff. So the affirmations for Tuesday. Does anyone have any other questions about natural remedies? Because that is my favorite thing to talk about. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Oh yeah, and acupuncture. Has anyone ever tried acupuncture? I mean, I get my kids. Oh, that's so funny. I thought I put my audience controls on. Usually, what's so funny is when I don't put all my audience controls on, I get like little kids like, oh, some mascara couldn't hurt. Or you know what, you might be an actual man, which, oh, that is so sad too. But honey, what I'm going to say to you is go spend time with your mom, okay? If you're going to come on here and try and like make fun of someone. I mean, it's 6:15 in the morning. Yeah, I don't have mascara on. And actually I have really bad BO. Might even have some pit stains. We just got done talking about hemorrhoids. But dear, go spend time with your mom, okay? Don't be making fun of women on... It's heartbreaking. And I know that your parents probably tried hard for you. So go spend time with your mom, okay? Any ideas for tired eyes? Yeah, the witch hazel, Brian, the witch hazel. Oh good, Shan. And actually, what's funny? I'm almost thinking those people, like, maybe if there's an option just to mute them, maybe just mute them. Because I think people like that, they like need me. They need me in their life. Some people, maybe he doesn't have a mom. Plus, I just like to, be mean to people. I mean, I don't like to be mean to people, but don't come on here and be like, tell me I need mascara. Oh, I'm so sad. But no, Shan, I love you. Do you? So yes, but Brian, seriously, first thing in the morning, do witch hazel. Do two different, just soak two different things. And oh, good, thanks, Daisy Dog. And then just put the witch hazel on your eyes. And also, Brian, have you heard me talk about that coffee serum? Let me go grab it, because I promise you that is the first thing. Because I was doing ouch, I'm kind of sore. I was doing castor oil. You're a good boy. Brian, did you see my pup? PTSD from that cone around his neck. I swear, my last dog, Sadie, who died, she had 2 different surgeries, and so she lived in that blue cone. And like when I bought one, I'm like, oh my God, not again. And even when they were telling me like, okay, he can't jump for the next 2 weeks, I'm like, I cannot go through this again. But of course I can, because I am a very good dog mom. I'm very strict, but I'm very fun. I treat my animals like I treat my kids. No, I wouldn't say I'm strict. I do have, well, anyways. Okay, so the coffee eye lift serum. This is freaking awesome. And you can, like I said, went to senior tea last night and it was all sugar. So I'm like a little swollen this morning. But here, I'll put it on right now and see how quick it works. So, and I've already done videos about like coffee and stuff, or like, adding coffee grounds to like your honey face masks. So this coffee eye lift serum, let me just tell you what's in here. Okay, brightens tired eyes, dab, here, let's put a little bit on and then we'll talk about it. So just a tiniest bit on your ring finger and then just do. And the coffee, it helps like shrink, it shrinks the puffiness. And there's other good stuff in here too, which I'll tell you. But I promise, Brian, like, and whoever else, like, I honestly have truly seen results. And it's like, I feel like we turn 40, we end up with so much loose skin above our eyes to the point where like I stopped wearing like shadow and stuff too. I use a little bit of that. That bronzer that you can put like on the tip of your nose or like right here? That's what I've been using for my shadow. And it just leaves a little bit of a shine without it looking greasy, of course. But I'm telling you that this stuff has really helped. And the nice thing about the oils, you guys, I have used, can you see where it's at? Let's try to, like it's all the way up to there. And I have used this twice. So I love oils because a little bit goes a long freaking way. Okay, so it brightens tired eyes. Dab oil with ring finger. Here. Oh, you know what I can do, you guys? I forgot. Here, I can link it real quick so you can see it. It's always nice to have a visual. And you guys, all these oils from Leven Rose, like I've literally used them before this app was even invented. So this company is amazing. And now because I've, organically made videos, been making videos, then they're like, oh, here, try this, try that. So do you guys see it now? Is it pinned? There you go. So go ahead and check it out and look and read the ingredients if you want, or I can read them to you. Dab oil with ring finger, outside the inside, provides stress to the eyes, possible twice a day. Okay, it's good for eye bags, and brightener, more youthful, perkier appearance. So I'm like right up in your grill here. Look at me. Watch my eye shrinking. UV damage, reversing eye aging blend. What's so funny is I have this printed out on a big piece of paper, and here I'm like trying to like use my light. Reduce eye puffiness, reduce dark spots, fine lines and wrinkles. Caffeine stimulates collagen and elastin for firmer eyes. And the ingredients are coffee bean oil, pomegranate oil, rose seed oil, argan oil, green coffee bean oil, and watercress seed oil. The smell of it at first was like very unique to me. Oh shoot. I hate when that happens. I hate wasting oils. It drabbed out a little bit. If you don't have sensitive skin, you could smather this all over your face. One of the ingredients in here definitely makes me like break out. So I've been really, really good about just putting it just putting it right there. If I go too low, I get these little water pimples that just go pink, pink. So that's just me personally. I've always had a little bit sensitive skin, but the smell at first was kind of weird to me because it's sweet with a little bit of coffee. But now I freaking love it. I think it's so unique. I mean, yeah, I love the smell of it. So anyways, yeah, check that out. I promise it's really worked. And then also like the witch hazel. And Brian, have you heard of witch hazel? I mean, I'm sure they have witch hazel in London, right? What's next to your name, Brian? I'm going to make Brian. Oh, you are a moderator. Oh, maybe that's just what it means. Anyways, hi, Tracy. It's so funny. Certain people, it's funny that certain people say, good morning, good morning. Certain people I see that join and certain people I don't. So yeah, did that answer? Anyone have any questions about the eye lift serum? I mean, it's great. Or any of the other oils. I can talk about oils all day long. Oh my God. Adding, my skin is it's like literally the best it's ever been. And I did start using the Glow Tech Pro Mask and I just have like these two, but the rest is like, even to the point where I got ready yesterday because we have all these senior events going on this week. And I've never been confident in my skin ever. I've always felt like I just had these marks all over the place. So It makes me so happy, and it's because of all these oils. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning. Oh, you did? Nice. Yeah, tell me how you like it, because I definitely, and I even told the company, like, okay, this is really working, because, I mean, even me, I buy these things, and I don't know. We all are skeptics, right? We all are a little skeptical, but it's honestly, like, it's really working for me. And then, of course, the prickly pear oil, that's the other one that's going. So the first oil I started using from Leven Rose was emu oil. And emu oil is so good for the skin and acne, and then the acne scars and regular scars. Like I had a scar on my stomach that I was using it on. And so the emu oil was the first oil I bought from Leven Rose. And I was like, and again, years ago, before this app existed. And I liked them because dark, all their oils, well, it's visual. They all look like this pink, a little bit of purple, and then dark glass bottle. Key when you're buying oils. I mean, key. Good morning. I love all these. Hey, everyone, make sure you're connected with me up there. You know, all that good stuff. Oh, you got your cleaning pads or your cleansing pad yesterday. Love them. Oh, did you stain your shirt? Oh my God, so funny. How annoying. Oh, you use eczema for emu oil for eczema and psoriasis. Awesome. Love it. I know. And castor oil is really great for that too. And a little bit of lavender essential oil is a really nice concoction for that too. And diluted 4 parts water to 1 part apple cider vinegar. Amazing topically for eczema and psoriasis and any skin conditions. Stretch marks, I would definitely do the emu oil is great for stretch marks. Castor oil also, but again, the castor oil is like, you have to have a plan if you're going to use castor oil. You can't just rub it on and put your clothes on. It's so insanely thick. Plus you need organics. I mean, I love castor oil, you guys. I've had this account was originally called Castor Oil Things. But it's just so freaking thick. So something like emu oil where it's thick, but it will absorb. I would recommend that, you know, and I can, my emu oil is here too. So you guys look at this. Let me go grab it too. Do you guys want me to talk about any of the other oils? I'll add emu. And emu is my favorite. And then the prickly pear, of course, that's the one that is gone viral. And then I always talk about rosehip. I also have jojoba in there. I have to be honest with everyone though. I don't know the jojoba. I don't know the jojoba oil as well as the other ones. I'm all clear. I think cleansing the liver. Oh yeah, nice job. I started using the rosehip oil. Oh my God, life-changing my skin. I know. I love rosehip. So you guys, I'd say the rosehip, like if you don't like the idea of, like emu oil, like a plant or an animal product, rosehip oil is an amazing comparison. I don't know if I added that one to my little thing here. Did I add rosehip oil? And the rosehip oil, you guys, I literally, like, that's why my skin has been looking, and I will totally talk about athlete's foot. And if I miss a comment, please comment again, because I will get there, I promise. And if my little moderators could pin them to be great. Okay, rosehip oil, shit. What was I talking about? Rosehip oil. Oh, I guess I'll now talk about, okay, liver cleanse. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, well, I guess we'll talk about athlete's foot. So, athlete's foot, castor oil on its own or castor oil with oregano oil is super good for athlete's foot. And then, oh yeah, rosehip, sorry, your favorite. Okay. Oh, and then this one, Daisy Dog said rosehip or jojoba oil got rid of warts. You know, here's something kind of funny, and I don't want to get in trouble for saying it, but God, it's so funny now. I don't want to get in trouble. So our family, you can, I literally have had videos taken away for saying this. You can just tell a wart to go away. So I'm only going to say it once because it's insane. And you can just say, go away, and it will. And we've done it. I've watched them in my own family. My own husband, my own skeptic husband, was like, he had one right there, and at work, and he did it right in front of all his coworkers' eyes. It took 3 days. So, anyways, isn't that interesting? You can just say, I don't want you. Thank you. Someone just said, you are very pretty. I appreciate that. Since someone earlier said you need mascara. No, it was probably a child or a man. So yeah, the oils, loving the oils, yeah, athlete's foot. I mean, there are, that's the great thing too. I mean, whenever you're using the oils, or there's so many different, oh my gosh, and like the prickly pear and the rosehip, like everything that I'm putting on my skin, I'm pretty much doing in my hair too. And I've been really focusing on like hair growth and like you guys really stimulating the scalp. Like, cause I'm going to get it. It's going to get thick again, but You told your belly to go away. I love it. Go away, belly. You know what I've been saying though? I literally say like, well, every morning I say, I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm pain-free. I am reverse aging. My wrinkles are going away. My skin is so clear. It's so radiant. Why not say it? I say it all the time out loud. And I always say like, I love making healthy meals for my family. I enjoy thinking of new meals and new things. Blah, blah, blah. Like I'm always, say the things that you want to have happen and eventually they will. I promise. I mean, I don't promise. I do promise. Like it's kind of crazy. You are what you tell yourself. You are your own algorithm of life. You literally have the power to become the best version of yourself. You just have to start saying it. Like you just have to start saying the things that you want to do, the things you want to accomplish, right? Like, well, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm pain-free. I love starting my mornings with just like, how good can this day get? And I see all solutions before there's conflict, and I'm open and willing to change. I mean, and I love these, even last week, us just coming on in the mornings and doing this is like, it's helped so much. I've met my goals, like it's been crazy. So Tuesdays, affirmations, and then I have to go do foot rubs. I wake my family up with foot rubs. Everyone new, make sure you're following up there. I'm in the apartment above my garage. I live separately from my family now. It is so incredible. And this is the exact reason. Look how loud I get to be, and just in the mornings, and oh my gosh. But I love my family, obviously. So they all get woken up with foot rubs, and it's like one of my favorite things to do in the morning. So our Tuesday affirmations: I'm open to positive changes in my life. I have the power to transform my thoughts and actions. Each day, I am becoming the best version of myself. I am committed to my personal growth. I welcome transformation and growth with open arms. I'm so adaptable. I'm so willing to change. Everything, I just go with the flow. Like, say those things out loud to yourself. Like, hey, and I've changed. I cannot even tell you how much I've changed. Like, we just hosted a big baseball party. It went great. We're going to host this huge other graduation party. And I used to host so many parties in the past. I'd be up at 4 a.m. cleaning and Now it's like, hey, it's all going to work out, right? So the only reason why I live separate is because we have this apartment above our garage. We used to rent it out. Then we rented it out to a family member. That, read between the lines. You can kind of assume what happened. This goes back to kind of my story of givers give and takers take. We then decided that we will never rent the apartment out again. And the boys were just kind of using it for themselves. Fast forward to it wasn't really getting used. And I wanted to do a place for yoga. I had just stopped drinking, and that was kind of available. And I just slowly but surely kind of started taking it over for myself. And it was all part of this transformation and things. I finally was like, God, I deserve this space. And I really was getting into this self-love and becoming my own best friend. And finally, like, I would have never, like, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. And I know that I deserve it. But I wasn't in that mindset. I would have never let myself have this space, because someone else could have used it for something better. This space that I'm able to use it for, and then plus I'm doing TikTok stuff on it, or over here, but it's just amazing to have my own space. And my family is so happy for me. So we're always together. It's mainly that I'm over here. Well, again, this is a perfect example. I'm this loud and I have this much energy. It's 6:30 in the morning here. I have to be so quiet in my house. Then, so then I'll wake them up, and I make breakfast every morning. My kids have never had a school lunch. So we do all that. We have a great morning. Our mornings are relaxed. They're happy. It's just, there's no stress in our mornings. That's my goal in life, is to have everyone leave the house positive with a goal. And that's how we do it. And then, then I take my son to school, and then I come back home. So before, it's like I'd be in my house, and it was like an extension of my salon, and I would clean. I could never just be relaxed. I just would clean all the time. So now I come home, and there might be dishes left in the sink. I don't care. I get to come to my apartment. I get to spend my day over here. Of course, I clean my house. My house is always very clean. But it's like I have this space to just chillax and hang out on my couch if I want. And then, of course, I was making 3 TikTok videos a day before everything kind of went south. But yeah, so anyways, that's why I live separate. But it's only positive. It's only made our relationship stronger. Me and my husband legit feel like we're dating again. We have Sunday fun day, where he comes over, and I make sure I'm showered, and coconut oil, great for the bedroom. And just, it's so silly, and it's so fun, and we love it. And But yeah, it's not like I'm over here during dinner or anything like that. Like we're still together as a family. But like around, let's say like 8:30 at night, when the kids go to their rooms and they're doing their phones or Xboxes, and my husband has his show and I have mine. And so then it's like, okay. And then I usually come over here, and then maybe he'll come over and kiss me goodnight or tuck me in. I mean, it's just so silly, but man, it's working for us. And it's just something I would have never even considered, because no, that's not how you do things. Like I was very by the book. What I've really learned is you gotta make it work for your family. Whatever works for you and your family, and whatever makes you feel good is what is right, not what other people are doing. And so I know, and I was so concerned about, and again, this has just been 2 years of growth where I'm this whole new person of, I don't give a shit what other people think about me, because, and I don't mean that in a negative way, because there's nothing to think negative about me. I'm wonderful. I'm nice. I'm kind. Other than maybe being a little hyper sometimes, I'm very lovable. So why was I so hard on myself? Why was I so concerned about when I was going out places? And so anyways, self-love, people. Become your own best friend. It is life-changing. Sorry, Tuck. Tucker's like, okay. Our goals for Tuesday, then I really do have to get off. Identify one habit to change or improve. And that might just be telling yourself you love yourself. Write it on the mirror. I've totally written things on my mirror before, How did you overcome it? What should I tell myself to get over it? Well, just start saying yes, Tucker is the name we decided on, Shan. Little Tuck. I love Tucker Carlson too. Well, you probably don't know that, but anyways, I liked Tucker before I realized it was even Tucker Carlson. I like that name. So the affirmations that I just said, that's how you get started. Like, just start telling yourself the things you want to be. I mean, I've had to go through this lesson with my own kids. My younger son was like, Mom, I'm not like you. I can't just shake things off or whatever. I'm like, dude, I never used to be able to shake things off. I had to learn how to do that, right? So it's just start small, start with a little step. And I really do have to get off now, but I'd start making my coffee the night before, and then the next morning I'd be like, thank you so much, Nighttime Susan, for making our coffee. And just starting little things like that, singing your own praises. Wow, I'm really good at cleaning my house, whatever it is, make sure you're just really just telling yourself, treat yourself how you treat others. I mean, depending on how you treat others, I guess, but I literally treat everyone how I want to be treated. And so, and so you want to make sure you're doing that to the people who deserve it. That makes sense? So anyways, but yeah, you have the power. You do. You are what you tell yourself. You are what you put in your body, and you are stronger than you think. I mean, you have the power. You are your own algorithm of life. Okay, I'm probably going to go over to the house, and my older son is going to be like, actually, Mom, I'm going to sleep in. He's a senior, but that's okay. I should probably get off anyways. Okay, so this will be uploaded to the tube right as I get off. And I have everything oils and whatnot in my showcase. I don't think we talked about anything else. I'll be on tomorrow morning, Wednesday, affirmations. You guys, today we have an assembly at 9, and then our son has a pre-award thing. He gets to meet his donor, and then another award assembly tonight for scholarships and stuff. So it's gonna be a really great night. We're so proud of him. He has worked so hard. I can't believe I'm a senior. It's so great. Oh, my foot's asleep. Okay, I love you guys. Love to everyone. Make sure you're following and turn on your notifications. Excuse me. Okay, love. Have a great day, you guys.